Hi, and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the leaked Manchester City shirt for the 23-24 season. As you can see, this is the home shirt, or the expected home shirt. This shirt was purchased from FoFoShop3.com and it arrived in about 15 days. The shirt itself comes in a standard bag, and on the flip side we've just got the Puma branding. All details for the seller can be found in the description of this video. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, as I do these reviews on a weekly basis. You can leave any comments, questions or messages below. I will always respond back to you, and that can be around this shirt or any shirts in general. Or if there's any shirts you'd like me to review in the future, please do let me know. Now, looking just through the bag, I believe that we have the player spec version for this Manchester City shirt. But once we've got the shirt out of the bag, we'll have a look, see whether it is or not. So what we'll do now is we'll open the bag and we'll have a look at the leaked Manchester City shirt. So starting up at the collar line and moving down. That looks nice and tidy. A nice little pattern actually here. To be fair, it's on the whole of the shirt. If I zoom out, you can see that looks really nice. I like the two stripes in the middle there. Moving down to the Puma, it's been heat pressed on. It's got like a velvety sort of feel. It is quite noticeably sticking up though. It's not as smooth as some of them. Oh, on here it's perfect. Here it's really smooth on the sleeve, but this one does stick up quite a little bit more. The Manchester City crest, again heat pressed on. That's put on really well. Feels really nice. And on this sleeve, we have sleeve sponsor, again heat pressed on, a Puma, which is heat pressed on. The Etihad Airways is heat pressed on, and that's gone absolutely perfectly. Moving down to the bottom of the shirt, we have an authentic license to football tag, which has been heat pressed on, and just checking what the stitching is like on the side of the shirt, which looks absolutely fantastic. Likewise, under the arms look equally as good. At the bottom we do have a ultra weave that's been heat pressed on as well, and the hemline itself looks really nice. I just put my hand under it. You can't really see my hand too much through it unless I get that on the light. So the material is lightweight. There you go, you can just about see it. So the material is lightweight, but it does feel really nice. So we just zoom out and give you the full overview of the shirt. I'm really liking the colour of this one. It's quite plain, but it's got a nice luxury look to it. So what we'll do is we'll flip it over and we'll have a look at the back. So at the back of the shirt, the collar does stop and you just got this like light bit of blue. I'm surprised they've not put like the ship there that they had, I think it was last year. So whether that does come up on the official one when it's released, it'll be interesting to see. It does kind of just sit there looking a bit plain. But the stitching itself down the side looks nice. Looks good down there. There's not a lot to really call out on the back of these shirts because, as I always say, I tend not to get a name and number on them. And that is especially with the leaked ones, because you never know what players are going to be there. Some are going to leave at the end of the season. So I always think it's safer to leave it as plain. But all in all, it's looking really nice. The blue looks absolutely fantastic. So yeah, really liking this one. If you are interested in the seller, the details can be found in the description of this video. Okay, we're now on the inside of the shirt, and the collar line looks nice and tight. There's a little bit of loose cotton down there, but that's nothing to worry about at all. You do tend to see quite a lot of that where the join of the collar lines are. So that is perfectly acceptable. Stitching itself looks nice. Noticed actually when you look at it on the inside that the sleeve line is actually quite small. Not much there at all. But the stitching looks tidy. And on this side it looks equally as good as well. The Man City crest, as we said, is heat pressed on, and you can see not a single crease or anything in there. The Puma, again, absolutely perfect. There's a crease there, but that's just where the shirt's been in the bag. And the Etihad Airways, again, gone on really well. Can't fault this shirt at all. At the bottom we have our Puma tag. got your QR code and then all your details of the shirt. I would say that we've probably got our washing instructions there as well. Yes, there they are. So remember, with these shirts, it's hand wash only and have them inside out. That will preserve the life of your shirt. And as I said quite a few times, I do have shirts that I've been wearing now for a good number of years, and they're as good today as the day that I got them. So as long as you look after the shirts, they will last really well. Let's do the overview there, the inside, and then we'll flip it over and have a look at the final part of the inside of the shirt. Go on the final part of the inside now, and got a little pocket there. Oh no, it's not got a pocket on this one, but that's the bit where I said I'd expect to see like the city crest or something. Puma size XL. These shirts though, you do need to size up, so this is going to fit you more like a large. I'd always recommend when you buy your first shirt, always just buy one first, then you can actually monitor what size you need to get. Pretty much every seller, when you know what size you want, it is the same on them all. So yeah, for me, the first shirt should always be effectively like your pilot shirt, your test one, to make sure that you're happy with it. If I push the material in, I just wonder if you can see any of the details for it, and you can't. So the material, like I said, it is lightweight, but there's definitely some texture behind it, so that you can't see through it. So all in all, this is a lovely, lovely, lovely shirt. Really liking it. So there we have our Manchester City leaked home shirt for the 23-24 season from FoFoShop3.com. I previously said that the Arsenal one was one of my favourite ones with the gold sponsor, but I think this has actually probably taken over it. It's a relatively plain looking shirt, but I don't know, it just feels nice, and it's got a real nice look to it. Much better than the Man City shirt from a couple of seasons ago, which it felt really tacky, it felt really cheap. This one feels quite luxurious, so I'm really, really impressed with this one. And hopefully, I know I said it with the Arsenal one, hopefully Manchester City do run with something like this, because it's, yeah, just really nice. Details for the seller, FoFoShop3.com, can be found in the description of this video. If you are new around here, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, as I do these reviews on a weekly basis. You can leave any comments, questions or messages below. I will always respond back to you. It can be around this shirt or any other shirts you'd like me to review, or even about the seller. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I don't know if I did show this, but if you look, the hologram on this, or say hologram, the authentic licensed football tag does glimmer in the sun. So look, you get like a green, a blue, an orange, a red. That's really nice, really clever. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed this one. Probably my favourite league shirt so far. So it's not out there. It's just a really nice one. So well done, Manchester City, if this is your shirt. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one.